Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Another week, another talk, another update. So, hope you had a great week with all of that, what's happening, and you did not get affected within the last few days, especially yesterday with the mass liquidation that happened. Yeah, that said, I have my YouTube playing. That said, well, let's go back directly in the news and check what's the latest. As usual, don't forget that there's a lot of events happening before the summer starts, so make sure to grab them as we speak. If you are based in, there's a lot of events that's happening near by you, so make sure to catch them. Our one and favorite topic is always crypto fraud. And we're going to have another scenario of what's happening in the fraud space as we move in our segment. So make sure to protect your credentials, make sure to protect your private keys, make sure not to fall victim of the phishing attacks that's happening. And we spoke about it in details last week. Please help us and support us. The more you like, the more you share, the more you are supporting our mission. Our calls for the second top 25 women in fintech, blockchain, and AI is continuing, hoping that by the end of the year we'll release our second report. Now, let's start with our main highlight of the news and what's happening in the world of crypto. It's really interesting to see how this whole is evolving and what's happening in this world. Crypto downturn nukes $190 million. Actually nuked more, but it was a roller coaster yesterday, and today it is settled back to that 69,000. There's a lot of things that happened, a lot of massacres that was kind of affecting the space. But when it went down to 66,000, there was a lot of spots and a lot of positions that were put in the space, and they all got liquidated within a matter of minutes. So the whole downturn and the whole space has liquidated and created a crazy thing. Markets are not stable every time, even though it's stable on the 69. But then again, whatever happens, and then it goes down, and you have a spot that is available for you to sell as kind of a protection mechanism. And today you got sold. So is it leverage trading for everyone? Make sure that you calculate your risk and how you're gonna be acting and what's happening in the space of how you're gonna be trading, because it's really scary. You need protections, you need to weigh your risk management and try to really portray what's your gains and what's your losses. In the other news, we'll go to MetaMask. MetaMask introduced a new feature called pool staking for Ethereum. It's a good step for them so they can have more and more liquidity within the platform. It's really interesting how those rewards will be giving from security or for network security to make sure that this network is stable in terms of scalability and not being hacked. So this is where staking is becoming a big game changer in MetaMask, especially that it is creating its own networks and so on. So this is very good. It's supporting MetaMask protocol, and as you can see, MetaMask is growing every day. by different features, different financial growth, and so more. Participating in stake pool is really interesting. It makes things more accessible. Have you ever dealt with any stake pool? Was it in Ethereum or or pool staking in general? I've worked with different stake pools, and I think this is very interesting to see this concept and how it can protect everything related to that network. So, is it a strategy you follow in the current climate market? You have to really weigh your potentials and your rewards, and most importantly, your risks. If you weigh them in a right way, it might have a big advantage for you. So make sure that you are not really, affected. Now, Binance is reinstating crypto, but this time with Mastercard. So Mastercard actually makes a comeback, which is very good in the world of crypto. Now you can do your purchases again using that Mastercard. Did you have a Mastercard previously, or was it stopped? Because I had one and then it stopped. Very limited supply in that space. Need more and more. And remembering that Binance is the number one platform. They just celebrated 200 million users a few days ago. So this is kind of the biggest platform in the crypto world as we talk. So how will this impact our user experience? More convenience for shopping, more convenient how we're going to be doing things. Remind you that Coinbase has also Visa as partners, and Visa has been partnering with different things. So it's good to see that Mastercard is there. I'm not sure of what's the limitations in terms of fees, spending limits, and so on. I'm sure more updates will be coming by the users to tell us what's happening. But I think this is towards increasing inclusion and increasing the way we're adapting to the new world. Last but not is beware of the bots. Scammers are really getting smarter using AI to create more reliable crypto scams. And as I mentioned in the opening, we have a deep dive that the world of AI is making crypto scams today more convincing, mimicking human interactions, voice, sophisticated language, visuals. And we've seen there was a crypto house in, I think, Singapore last month where it got robbed by $25 million from deepfakes. So we have to learn our red flags and watch out. Again, this is taking another level. If anybody calls you, even if you know him, do validate it one way, or actually now many ways, not just by giving him a call. Validate those transactions, because really it is unbelievably happening super fast. And again, we remind everyone that this transaction, once it is done, it is a one-way transaction. So protect yourself, research on the platforms, verify information, don't trust unsolicited advice or links that has been sent to you. Make sure that you're always in the platform trying to protect network and trying to protect how everything really falls in together, because it's the manipulation or the AI itself and deepfake is really happening faster and faster as we move in unscaled ways, if you want to call them. It's really unbelievable how this whole new system has now affected everyone and is pushing everyone towards this whole new world of fake and theft and theft. We've never seen it before. It's something totally unique. The deepfake world of impersonation. I myself always fall in terms of impersonation, in terms of a dummy profile on social media. But look again, today, it's unbelievable what's happening. So with that, would like to catch you in next week's episode. Always, we're taking your questions down below. Don't forget to ask us. And if you have any questions, we're here for another minute before we close this broadcast. And we will see you otherwise next week. It's really interesting to see how you're going to be shopping. The whole shopping, online shopping is changing. The whole integration is changing. Next week, I'll be showcasing a new project called Apex Fusion, and it's an amazing project. Believe me, it's such a new, it's building infrastructure of the future and an interoperability of blockchains. I'll be shedding some lights on it. Meanwhile, we'll see you next week, and then see you soon.